I'm Shannon.
And I'm Kim.
And you are listening to From Ring to Veil,
a wedding planning podcast,
where we share tips and information to help you plan the wedding of your dreams.
Without all the stress.
Questions Real Brides Want Answered, Part 2, episode number 85.
In this episode, we answer the hard-hitting questions about shoes, veils, and peeing with your dress on. We took to the internet and found questions that real brides in the planning process are asking.
And here are a few of them.
First of all, do I need to wear a veil or not?
It depends on the look.
Right.
You don't need a veil.
It's not required.
No. And if you have a unique dress, maybe a veil doesn't really go with that.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't need one. Wear flowers in your hair.
Right. A floral crown, a pin, a beautiful blingy pin or something like that. A hair comb.
Yes.
Whatever. The answer to that is no, you don't have to wear a veil. There's plenty of other things.
Should I wear white? There are many shades of white.
There are.
You can go from white, virginal white.
True. Snow White.
Snow White, I guess you could say. To eggshell, ecru.
Almost to a tan color white.
Yeah. Taupe. There's many. Champagne's a nice color.
Mm-hmm. Which is still considered a white color.
Yes. But then you can also go out of the box.
Mm-hmm.
Your favorite color's purple. Wear a purple dress.
Wear a very, very light, dusty purple dress. I think that would be gorgeous as a wedding
and that's really popular right now with the tulle skirts with, that's been dyed different colors of blue or purple or gray.
An ombre type color, you mean? Different shades on there?
Yeah, different shades on there. It's many layers of tulle, so the different tulle layers are dyed different colors.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
And you could do that even with white. And like you said, all the different shades of white on that same tulle dress, skirt,
yes.
You could have that dyed. And there's just so many options. So the answer is, if you want to wear white, wear white. If you don't. You're not breaking any rules.
I don't look good in white.
Yeah, some of us don't.
I'm pale already and really, really white, the Snow White, the bright white colors don't look good on me. So I would never wear white. Mm-hmm. I didn't wear white when I got married. But anyway.
Yeah, so there you go. Next question. How do I make my mother-in-law happy without compromising on my wants? And
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to laugh.
Well, the plain truth is, and that's what we're trying to give you, is you're never going to make everyone happy. First of all, ever in your life, you will never make everyone happy.
And in most instances, your mother-in-law's son, which you're marrying, if you are, a husband and wife team, are going to be mama's boys.
Most likely.
Their mama has done everything for them up to this point. It's her baby.
Yeah, it is her baby. And I'm looking at this as, we have sons.
Right.
I would hope...
I'm just going to boot mine out the door.
I would hope that I wouldn't ruin it for my son and his betrothed. I just hope that I wouldn't ruin it. That I would be understanding enough to know that this girl marrying my son has been dreaming about this for her whole life. She's got ideas. She's got plans. Why would I want to come in and trample on those?
Unless she wasn't good enough for him.
Well, nobody's going to be good enough for him.
Nobody's good enough for mama's boy.
Right. But
anyway.
Yeah, it comes down to, it is your wedding and you have to make a decision. Do you want this enough to not compromise it?
Right.
And if that's the truth,
tell her.
Listen, I love you. You're going to be my mother-in-law. I'm sorry that we disagree on this, but I'm set on this, and that's going to be the way it's going to be. You should put on your big girl pants and be a good girl and suck it up. But you don't have to say that to her.
No. Where do I get measurements taken? Well, if you're getting a custom-made dress, they would take them for you.
Yes.
Any dress shop that you are going to get fitted for a dress, because most of the time, if you go to a dress shop, they have sample sizes, so they're not going to fit you anyway. They're going to push and pull you in that and then tie you all up and clip you all together. But they will take your measurements to do alterations on the dress that you pick.
What if they are ordering it online? So where would they get their measurements taken?
I would go to a tailor or something like that. Something that they know what they're doing. Don't let your bridesmaids or your maid of honor do it, because they don't know where to put the tape to measure.
Right. And it's seamstress. Seamstress will do that.
Go to a professional.
Yes, exactly. And then I was gonna say, I think like even JCPenney and Macy's sometimes have clinics where they will do that kind of thing. I know they do that for bra sizes.
Yeah.
But also
Nordstrom's, if you live near Nordstrom's, they have, a tailor there that will, plus their personal shoppers and stuff will take your measurements if you go and need that service.
Do I need to include the dress code on the invite? And we say, if you have a specific dress code, then yes, put it on the invite.
If it's semi-formal or formal, yes, you need to put it on the invite.
Otherwise, people won't know that they need to dress up. Exactly.
Believe me, it's happened.
If you don't care, if you just want to say wear what you want, do that. If you want Sunday best, put that on there. Right. Just be clear as to what you want. If you don't mind, don't put it on there.
Right. I would just I would put something on there. At least say it's casual but appropriate.
Or no shorts or something like that. So no jeans, whatever.
Right.
See, here's the thing. Everybody has their own idea of dress up, church clothes. Right? So
and churches now are so informal.
True. So you kind of have to spell it out if that's what you want.
Yeah. So say Easter Sunday best.
Yeah. But even still, listen, there are cowboys that will only wear jeans.
Right.
So they're only going to wear jeans, and they'll be their best pair of jeans,
and they'll be starched to the nines.
And that's just the way it is.
Sorry.
So if you don't want jeans, then just be aware.
Right.
There are people out there that jeans are their best.
I grew up in a town where, there were lots of cowboys, and our formal, the most formal affair in a small town during high school is prom. All the guys wore starched Wranglers with the seam down the middle and boots with tails on their jackets.
That's the way it is.
That's the way it was.
That's the thing. So, just be considerate of that and think of who are my guests and are they going to be able to afford formal wear? Are they, are you going to force them to? Are you, it just all depends on
and hopefully they'll
guests.
have enough discretion. Hopefully they'll have enough intelligence to know that they're going to be out in public and wear appropriate clothing for a wedding.
You might say no jorts. Or
no Daisy Jukes.
Something like that.
I wouldn't put that on there, but hopefully they can get the gist.
Right.
Like, we're going to a church to get married, and then the reception's after.
Right.
Please wear appropriate clothing.
No tube tops, whatever. Just, use your best discretion.
Sorry.
You could put in there no shoes, no shirts, no sorry. But
anyway.
It's your wedding. You know these people. You know what they're going to be like. You know what they're going to, mostly, I guess. You can ask your mother-in-law. Do I need to put this on here? How's your family?
Do I really need welcome bags for out-of-town guests?
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
No! You don't need to do anything extra for anyone.
But it's just a nicety.
Right.
A politeness. That if you feel like you want to do it. Don't make anybody tell you.
If they have never been to this town before, Okay. And they're coming here. They know nothing about this town. I would put something in there to say some kind of guide, maybe. And it doesn't even have to be a really expensive one. They have them at, bookstores. You can get them off Amazon.
Right.
Any kind of city guide, just so they can have an idea of what's around them.
Right. Or, do a pre-email with a lot of information and
or here,
maps.
you can go here to find blah, 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 blah. You don't have to spend money on this. You are throwing a party for them to celebrate you as a couple.
Right.
So you don't need to do anything extra. If you want, if you just need to, you can.
Yes. But don't let anybody tell you have to. That is absolutely not required. So whatever you do it like you want to and be happy with it, and don't let anybody make you feel bad for it. There you go. Next question. Do I really need someone to hold my dress while I pee?
If your dress is a monstrosity ball gown with bunches of tulle underneath, you are not going to be able to handle that yourself while you pee.
Right.
You're going to pee all over your dress and you.
Yes.
And that's not good.
Yeah.
So your trusted maid of honor, one of your trusted bridesmaids that you've been around with all your life, they've probably seen you naked by now.
Maybe.
Bring them into the bathroom with you.
Or your mom.
Yeah.
I'm sure she'd do that.
Yeah.
Well, most of us would. But again, they have things that we have not personally used or tried. They do have things that will help you do this yourself. I can't remember what they're called. Like a
Google how do I pee in my wedding dress?
Right. And some of these will come up. They're like bags that you can pull up over your dress.
There's also something that you can wear underneath it that it's like a slip. Mm-hmm. And you hike your dress up, you put your arms through this thing, and then you pull your dress all the way up so you can pee without it getting everywhere. So, yes, you need somebody to help you pee.
Yes.
If your dress... I mean, most of the time, because if you have Spanx on, if you have, any kind of thing on like that, weird underwear that you're going to have to take the dress off.
Right.
To get out of.
Yeah.
You're going to need somebody in there to help you zip.
That's true.
Anything.
Unzip, things like that, yeah.
So, yes, you need somebody to help you pee.
It would be to your benefit to have that. Next question.
Is there an appropriate way to kiss at the ceremony?
Well, there's appropriate and then there's inappropriate. I don't know.
Don't get all down and dirty and make out in front of the officiant. That's not nice.
It's not nice. It's not proper.
And everybody's going to go, ew.
Jeez, get a room.
Yeah. So, but do what comes naturally if you and your significant other were out in public. You're not going to stick your tongue down each other's throat and maul each other out in public.
Yeah, you might. Depends on who you are.
But
if you're trying to make everybody laugh or gross them out, that might be a fun thing to do.
But as Julia Gulia, or almost Gulia, says in The Wedding Singer, church tongue.
Church tongue.
If you haven't watched The Wedding Singer, go watch that movie. It's funny. Anyway,
funniest.
That was just a plug.
Julia Gulia.
She was going to be Julia Gulia, but she wasn't anymore.
That was a good movie. Okay, next question. Where do I put my engagement ring during the ceremony? If it fits on your right finger, put it on that one, on your right hand.
If it doesn't fit, give it to a trusted individual that's going to give it back to you at the end of the ceremony, and then you can put it on your ring finger where it's supposed to go.
That's right. Or put it in your bra.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, some of us carry stuff in our bra. So, there you go. But, it doesn't have to be on. And
there are some traditions where you can wear it during the ceremony.
Yeah.
I think they said the Jewish tradition, you can wear your engagement ring during the ceremony.
Right. Well, the way you're supposed to wear it is your wedding band first, then atop that is your wedding, your engagement ring. So even if you wear your engagement ring, you're still going to have to take it off and turn it around or whatever.
Right.
So,
do whatever.
Yeah.
But most of the time you don't wear your engagement ring because if I put two rings on the same finger, they won't go all the way down.
Well, depending on how thick they are, too.
So, I mean, I wouldn't be able to do that. So,
And, they do have the ones that fit into each other.
yeah, but you probably don't have that yet.
Right.
Because you have to get the diamonds moved and soldered together and all kinds of stuff. But anyway, just find a trusted individual if it doesn't fit on your right hand to hold it during the ceremony and then give it back to you.
Right. Or even, I would say that your maid of honor
Yeah.
should be trusted enough, right?
Yeah. I guess you can pin it inside your dress somewhere.
Yeah, wear it on your necklace. Something like that.
What is the best way to greet guests? This is a question that they needed lots of answers because I saw this on almost everything, wedding planning questions. Mm-hmm. Receiving lines are very old fashioned. Mm-hmm. You stand, especially if you have lots of guests, you'll stand in that receiving line for an hour. Mm-hmm. And it's not fun. Right.
It's just a hello, hug, handshake, hello,
thanks,
hug.
Congratulations,
yeah.
blah.
It's very
thank you for coming. The easiest solution is to go around and greet as many people as possible during your reception. Mm-hmm. This is before the toast, before you eat, before maybe after your first dance or something like that. Go around and say thanks for coming. Mm-hmm. Oh, Aunt Joe, thanks for coming all this way.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad to finally meet you.
Yeah. Or an easier way, which is not really traditional, but you and your significant other can do a toast. Mm-hmm. You do best man, groomsman, whatever toast, and then the maid of honor toast. And then you can do one thanking everybody for showing up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you can do it that way.
Absolutely. Last question that we have for you today. Can I take my shoes off at the reception? Well, yes, of course you can. I mean, why even ask that question?
Well,
unless your feet stink really bad, I would say take them off. Change them.
Hopefully you have hose on.
Put some dancing shoes on.
Yeah. You can either go barefoot. Mm-hmm. If you want to, if you don't have any qualms going barefoot in a strange place with everybody else's feet. Or you can have alternate shoes.
Yeah.
You can have slippers. They have slippers made for brides now. You can do that. Little ballet slippers. Mm-hmm. Flip-flops. It's popular now to put a basket of flip-flops over to the side so people can wear them to relax in. There's also specially made Converse that say Mr. and Mrs. or Mrs. Mm-hmm. and Mrs. or, whatever. You can get those done in different colors.
Well, especially if you've changed your dress, you might change your shoes also.
Yeah.
Something more comfortable. And, is it easy to dance in flip-flops? Because I don't dance, so I don't know. And I don't wear flip-flops, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never danced in my flip-flops.
So you might consider, if you're going to do a lot of dancing,
maybe grippy
shoes?
Socks. The little slip-on socks that have the grips on things.
With the toes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the toes. Just the grips on the bottom so nobody falls down.
Well, they have yoga socks.
Yeah.
That have the toes, and then they have grips on the bottom.
Toe socks.
So. I think they have some really cute stuff, like on Etsy and the handmade places. Mm-hmm. They can make some really cute slippers with non-slip stuff on them.
Yeah. So, check stuff out. Mm-hmm. You don't have to wear your high heel, blingy shoes, the ones that are killing you while you're just standing up at the top of the aisle getting married.
You don't have to, but hey, there's people that do, and they seem very comfortable in it just because we don't. Yeah.
I have tons of high heel shoes in my closet that haven't been worn in years.
Yeah, that's how it works. Anyway, that's us.
Yeah.
So yes, the answer is yes. You can change your shoes and take them off.
Are you either in King or Snohomish County? Would you like to work with us?
Do you want Shannon to design custom floral for your wedding? You can contact us at www.fromringtoveil.com/WV, which stands for Willow and Vine Floral Design, to receive a very special offer for our From Ring to Veil listeners.
All you need to do is type From Ring to Veil in the Where Did You Find Us section. Can't wait to schedule a time to meet over coffee and talk wedding flowers. Do you have any more questions for us? Stuff that you just absolutely need answered? Let us know.
Email us at info@fromringtoveil.com or hashtag From Ring to Veil on either Twitter or Instagram.
Don't miss a show. Subscribe to From Ring to Veil anywhere you listen to podcasts, and please leave us a review.
Until next time, no stress, no worries, keep calm, and listen on.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. You can find us on Facebook, From Ring to Veil, on Twitter, @From Ring to Veil, and on our website, FromRingToVeil.com.
Music provided by bensound.com.